So the reason we see various colors of meat or variations of usually a reddish color of meat in the retail case, it has a lot of components to it. But the various factors in why you see it are time, temperature, and conditions over a length of time. So ground beef comes from the whole muscle, and the time from the grind to being in the package is a factor. It gives it more time to be exposed to oxygen. So there's also time from when the meat was ground till it actually gets in the package, and the type of package, because that also protects it from the oxygen. And so a lot of that, the packaging can dictate what a consumer will see, but also the age of the meat at the time it was ground. In fact, the age of the animal at the time it was harvested that the muscle in the meat comes from, because younger animals actually have less myoglobin, thus you get maybe not quite as bright of red just inherently from the age the animal was. Additionally, there's grind size. It's a plate that the meat goes through to make smaller particles. The different sizes of the plate create a different particle size and reflects light differently. So it gets kind of complicated and sciencey, but it is a factor. Some consumers prefer a different grind size than others, depending on how they're going to use it. Then we get into the fat versus lean content. And on a package, you will see it probably as a lean percentage. An 80-20 means 80% lean, 20% fat. There's 70-30, there's 90-10. The lean, or the reddish part of the meat, the muscle part of the meat versus the fat, again, reflects light differently. So it's a little bit of a play for the eye. So there's a lot involved in what you see in the retail case. And the bottom line is color is not indicative of necessarily of quality or food safety. It's just a lot of it is natural variation.